Google, an American multinational technology company, is well known for developing a wide range of products and services. In this case study, we will explore Google's approach to equity practices, beginning with an overview of the company's core values, followed by a closer look at how these practices are applied in developing automatic speech recognition systems. Specifically, we will examine how Google addresses bias in these systems, making speech technology more equitable. Let's start by reviewing Google's core product inclusion values, known as the three respects. These values form the basis for developing products that are built by everyone and for everyone. They are respect the user, respect the opportunity, and respect each other. Building on these values, Google's approach to product inclusion and equity involves taking into account all dimensions of identity and how they intersect, including factors such as age, culture, disability, education and literacy, ethnicity, and so on. With the increasing integration of artificial intelligence into products, ensuring the systems are designed with equitably becomes essential. Without an equity perspective, AI systems risk reinforcing existing biases. Let's now review how Google integrates equity into its responsible AI practices. Use a human-centered approach. So Google focuses on the user experience by offering customizable features, diverse options, early testing, and incorporating feedback from a broad range of users. Identify multiple metrics. Using various metrics such as user feedback and performance data across different groups helps ensure that technology serves all users effectively. Examine raw data. Google checks the data used to train machine learning models for biases and fairness, ensuring diverse representation and minimizing discrepancies in performance. Understand limitations. It's important to acknowledge the limitations of AI models based on their data and design. Google communicates this to users, helping manage expectations and gather more useful feedback. Test thoroughly. Continuous testing, ranging from small-scale to real-world user tests, ensures that AI functions as expected and meets the needs of diverse users. Ongoing monitoring and updating. Post-launch, Google monitors and updates its AI systems based on real-world performance, ensuring resolution of any issues and continuous improvement. Now, let's shift to a concrete example of how Google is addressing bias in AI, specifically in automatic speech recognition, or ASR, systems. These systems, like Google Assistant, can answer questions, play music, and control smart home devices. However, there have been disparities in how well they understand certain voices. So, what is the challenge? Studies have shown that ASR systems often struggle more with African American vernacular English, also known as African American English, compared to Standard American English. This has unique vocabulary and grammar. A couple of examples of words used in African American English include y'all, which means you all, or all of you, and dope, which means cool or impressive. This leads to higher error rates for African American users, causing frustration and feelings of exclusion. And as a result, many users feel the need to code switch, that is, altering their speech to be better understood by the technology. This issue arises due to ASR systems being trained on datasets that underrepresent diverse speech patterns. So, what is the user impact? The exclusion felt by African American users can erode trust in the technology, making this less likely to engage with ASR systems. These feelings of frustration and alienation highlight the importance of creating more inclusive technology. In response to these challenges, Google launched the Equitable ASR program, led by experts like social psychologist Courtney Heldrath and user experience researcher Michal Lahav. This program focuses on addressing these biases and making speech technology fairer for everyone. Their key strategies include enhancing data representation. So Google is expanding training datasets to include more diverse speech patterns, particularly from communities like African American speakers. Then we have community-based participatory research. So Google is collaborating with affected communities to gather insights and develop more accurate, inclusive ASR systems. And thirdly, internal education. Google is raising awareness within its development teams about the importance of inclusivity, ensuring a long-term commitment to equitable technology. Google Equitable ASR program brings together a diverse group of experts, including psychologists, linguists, and sociolinguists. By adopting a cross-disciplinary approach and involving affected communities, the company aims to reshape the technology to better serve underrepresented groups. By improving data representation, involving communities, and educating development teams, Google's Equitable ASR program is making meaningful strides towards reducing bias in speech technology. In conclusion, Google's work is addressing bias within ASR systems, serves as a model for how tech companies can take proactive steps towards equity. By actively engaging with underrepresented communities and making tangible changes, the company is working to build a future where technology is inclusive and fair for all users. Here are a couple of optional readings to broaden your understanding. An interview with Courtney Hildreth and Michael Lahav, leaders of Google's Equitable ASR program, and then an academic paper on racial bias in ASR systems, highlighting how bias affects key areas like job hiring and healthcare, with a call for cross-disciplinary collaboration. But before starting the individual student task for this module, please watch the following videos: AI and Bias and Equity by Design.